and welcome to So Much More, a women's health and wellbeing program produced with the assistance of the Community Broadcasting Foundation. First up on the program today will be Diana Dow, and she will be talking about self-defense, martial arts, and her experience gaining her first degree black belt in Zendukai. And she's also assistant trainer, as well as doing all sorts of amazing martial arts. She's going to talk about her experiences and some reason why it's a good thing for women to get into martial arts and self-defense. Later in the program, Chris Widdicombe, the maternal and child health leader from Greater Shepparton City Council, will be talking with us about the maternal and child health services that are available in the area and why they are essential for the long-term health of families and children. But first in the studio with me, I have Diana and Allegra as well. Now, Diana, what sort of qualifications do you have? Like, what is your experience?
In martial arts,
yes.
At the moment, I currently hold the rank of first degree black belt in Zendukai. Mm-hmm. I also have second degree black top in Muay Thai, which is Thai kickboxing. And yeah, I've been assisting and training and coaching for the last 6 or 7 years.
6 or 7 years. Is that how long have you actually been doing martial arts?
For that long. So I only started, quite late in life. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So what do those levels actually mean? So are you a beginner? Are you advanced? What does that all mean?
Basically how our system works, it's a Bob Jones system. You go through all of your coloured ranks and then you start at the black, which is kind of the beginning of your real journey.
Yeah.
So in our system, you start off as a white in both, then you move to yellow, orange, blue, green, brown, and then you move into black. Once you've got your black belt or your black top, basically you wait an extra year for your first degree, an extra 2 years then after that for second degree. But basically what it means is now I can assist my trainer and help others. With Muay Thai, I am an actual trainer now, so I teach a ladies class and I assist with the junior classes, and I can help out a lot more with a lot more knowledge now, having graded to my first degree.
That's really exciting. I'm really pleased for you about that. I just think that is really, really cool. What is it about the women's class? Why are women's classes necessary?
Unfortunately, in martial arts, there's a lot of egos. Some women don't feel comfortable walking into a men's class. With the karate, we do have ladies and mixed classes, but we generally find that ladies feel really comfortable in our mixed Zendukai class. Everyone's a big family. Like, it's not a fighting sport because it's a self-defense sport. We do have a lot of ladies training and we're all together. As far as the kickboxing goes, it's a little different because it's a fighting sport. Women tend to not really want to be hit by men. And men don't really like hitting women because everybody's brought up that way. So it just gives them an introduction, and if they decide to go further, then they can choose to join the mixed classes and have a bit of fun with it. Really, at our club, though, everyone's a big family, so there's not a lot of egos in our club. It's really easy to walk in and feel comfortable straight away. Everyone knows that that's our feeling, and we all try and welcome everybody that comes through the doors.
Yep. So are there any age ranges?
Yeah, in my ladies class that I teach, I have between 15 and 35, but really anyone's welcome. We do have kids classes and things like that as well. Karate generally goes, we've got 2 age ranges for the kids and then adults, which starts from 15, but kids can start from 5.
Wow, from 5 years old.
Yeah.
Why do you think that self-defense is necessary for women? Is it necessary for women?
It's more of a confidence thing, I think. Some women, have experienced, men have too, have experienced things where a little bit of self-defense might have helped them. But I think just beginning training changes the way you carry yourself and you just become more confident, so you become less of a target for people out there who are, not so nice inclined.
Yeah.
But I think it helps everybody.
Yeah.
You don't have to want to fight or, want to go into competition, but it just really builds your self-confidence and self-worth. And gives you something to strive for, helps with fitness, friends, family.
Yeah. How has it actually affected your social life?
When I moved back to Shepparton, because I lived in Melbourne for 10 years, I didn't really have a big friend base. So it definitely helped me get out of my comfort zone and meet new people. And now I really do have a really close group of family. Like, we call it family because we all train hard together, and when you sweat with people, you tend to be a bit closer with them.
Yeah.
But that whole community is just, it's so open and accepting, and people come from everywhere.
Yeah. Have you faced any negative attitudes or reactions towards actually doing martial arts at all?
No, I've only, as far as negative, no, some people go, oh, you've had a fight or that sort of thing, but generally everyone's pretty well accepting of it and interested to hear more. I think a lot of people don't expect somebody, I guess I don't look like the type generally, but yeah, everyone's generally accepting and wants to know more about what I do.
Yeah. Do you end up with bruises on you after your actual training sessions?
Yes, sometimes.
Does anyone comment about that?
Well, people that know me now know that that's what I do. But I think because I carry myself with a confidence that, I mean, if I was walking around looking scared the whole time, people might wonder if there's something else going on.
Yeah.
But I carry myself with confidence, and I'm very outgoing, and it doesn't tend to make such a big deal.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a situation where you actually needed self-defense before you started learning this, or did you just stumble across the classes and go, hey, that sounds interesting?
No, well, the main reason that I got into it because of my brother.
Yeah.
He had his first fight in MMA, and I was amazed. He looked like he'd been doing it his whole life.
So what does MMA stand for our listeners?
Mixed martial arts.
Yes.
So it's like UFC style fighting.
What is UFC?
That people know, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. So they fight in cages and things like that, which is definitely less dangerous than fighting in a boxing ring.
Yeah.
Just for the record. But yeah, I saw him, and moving back to Shep, I'd heard about, some gangs and things going on, and I thought, look, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm alone at night, out in the town. But if something happened and I was out, then I wanted to make sure that I could protect myself just in case.
Yep.
So I started self-defense and never imagined myself being in the ring. But after I trained for a couple of years and then started doing Muay Thai, I kind of got addicted and wanted to test myself. So pushed myself to the ultimate limits and actually got in the ring and had a Muay Thai fight, which was so exciting.
Yeah.
But
Did you win?
I didn't. It was a split points decision, which means 2 of the 3 judges thought that the other girl won and 1 thought that I did. But everyone there thought I did a really good job and told me how great it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, before then I lived in Melbourne for 10 years and worked in the city and was on trains late at night and never really came across anything or any situations where I felt in danger, luckily. I had other friends and heard stories. Like, I worked at High Point for a while, and there were things happening in car parks, people were getting assaulted and stuff like that, and it did worry me, and I'd always wanted to do some self-defense, but never had the courage to walk into a gym.
Yeah.
Until I came home and seen my brother.
Do you teach your children?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep.
How many children do you have?
I just have the one.
Yep.
She's 3, but I also have a godson, and he's 6, and he started training as well. So, yeah, she comes down and watches me. She punches, she bows whenever she walks into the dojo. I want her to be around that culture.
Yeah, the sort of culture of respect.
Yes, yeah, definitely. And for her to understand all of that, the respect about it, and to have respect for herself as well. And then she gets to decide whether she actually wants to train when she's old enough.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's take a break now, and we'll come back after this.